But soft, what light through yonder window breaks? It is the east, and Juliet is the sun. Arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon, who is already sick and pale with grief that thou, her maid, art far more fair than she. Speaking of fair, this is a fairly long introduction. Welcome to One Take episode 17. So today's episode is going to be about the old person effect, which is basically, as an introduction, it's basically a thing of the older you get, it's sort of like a scale. Like, the amount you care about things decreases, but the amount you think other people should care increases. Like, not just about whatever stuff you have, but also, like, oh, I don't know, let's say you're in high school and you see a bunch of, like, 6th graders or something messing around, doing whatever it is 6th graders do. I was never much of a 6th grader, so I don't really know. And you think, I wish they would care more about blah 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 blah, you know, and focus more on blah instead of messing around. And you have that when, I don't know, 95% of the time you, in your younger days, were also like that. In that you used to mess around more often because you didn't take things as seriously as you do now. But yeah, you have to understand, they're not as smart as you are. Let me rephrase that. They're not as smart as you are. So you can't really expect them to understand that maybe some things need to be taken a little more seriously than others. Although you should be kind of serious all the time. Which isn't to say that you should also care. Two different topics, by the way. So that was the first part that you know, I don't even know what the first part was about anymore. It's been like 10 seconds since I talked about it. You can't expect me to remember things for that long. Because I'm Spider-Man, in case you didn't know. Hold on. Spider-Man! Yeah. That was part 1. What was part 2 about? What was part 2 about? In case you can't tell, I don't really plan these at all. I mean, I'm just like, how should I open this up? And then I find whatever I need to do to open it up. And then I just start saying things. Oh yeah. Tomorrow's video will either be very early or very late. And by late I mean more over around 12. Maybe 12:30. Because tomorrow is Friday. Unless you're sometime in the future and it is Friday, or it was yesterday, or the day before that, or 2 days from now, or 3 days ago, or 4 days from now. Sometime like that. Yeah, I'm scratching my eye. So tomorrow is the first football game of the year, and I have to like be at the school at like 5:30 in order to be ready. Oh, and I also get to sing! Yay! In case you didn't know, I'm in the marching band and in the choir, and there's normally, like, they're not normally two things that go together in any way. I have to think of, alright, have fun doing choir stuff, alright, have fun doing band stuff, whatever. But, it was going to interfere this time, because what they wanted to do was have the band and the choir, you know, playing the Star Spangled Banner. I don't know what spangle means. I guess they mean, like, spewed all over or something, I don't know. the national anthem, you know, before the game. And I was like, well, I'm gonna play with the band because we suck a lot more at the whole playing the national anthem than the choir. But then, you know, the director was like, yeah, I don't think we need to have the band play. Kinda sucks. And so that's a load off my back. But now everyone gets to see me singing in my marching band uniform. So if tomorrow's video is not up around, I'm gonna say 5. If it's not up at 5, you will get to see me in a uniform. If I can get that arranged in such a way to where that happens, which might be a thing. I also have to shave tomorrow, so I have to take some time into that. Yep. I don't know. Oh yeah, and there's this thing in our school where we have like dances after football games. It is like a sock hop is what they call it, even though it's just you not wearing shoes and dancing. I don't go to those. I don't really see a reason. I went to one dance in all of my, and so far in my career of going to school, I've been to one dance. It was like the Valentine dance in 8th grade. I went alone with my one friend. Kind of. Well, yeah. I'm terrible at dances. I guess just because I don't have any experience. But during the dance, like 3 different girls were like, hey, do you want to dance? And I was like, no. I didn't mean it as in, look, you're ugly, I don't want to be near you, go away. I just meant it in, I don't want to dance. I am fulfilling my social quota for the year by going to this dance. Be happy. Don't worry. Forget about it. Be happy. Yep. I got to be a Japanese guy today in drama class. I'm also in the drama thing. I don't even know what we're calling it anymore. I'm a thespian. Yeah, that's basically how it is. This is gonna be the end of it. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to, but mostly comment and or like. Send me a personal message if you want to. Thank you. This has been One Take, episode 17. Romeo and Juliet was the opening thing. William Shakespeare. No one knew how to spell his name because he spelled it about 20 different ways.